What's up, guys? Want to make a continuation of yesterday's video where we were talking about creating more content, right? So, pumping out a volume of content can be tough because people can't come up with ideas. Not only can you come up with ideas, but you don't know exactly like what works and what doesn't work. So one of the best things I can tell you to do is start first with just building consistency, some kind of volume, right? Because it's like going to the gym. So people, when they start going back to the gym, let's say you haven't been to the gym in 5 years, they're looking for like this perfect plan and this perfect strategy. Like, oh, I could do this HIIT workout, or I could do this 7-day weight loss fit trimmer, or I'm going to do P90X, or I'm going to do whatever, right? The system and the plan that you're following is not the problem. All of those work. Going to spin every day works. Lifting weights every day, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, bar, whatever you like to do, they all work. The problem typically is your consistency and the amount of effort and focus you have while you're there. So unless you have those two, none of those other things matter. So what I tell people is in fitness, and I'm not a fitness expert, by the way, is you have to figure out which one is going to make you show up every day. If it's hard, you don't like it, when you think about it, you're like, I really don't want to do this today, don't start with that. Do not start with that. So I tried to do that. I tried to do the LA fitness thing, and I was never a person who liked to work out. I like to play sports. And the way I always got in shape is I wrestled when I was younger. I played baseball my whole life. I played football. I played all the different sports, right? And that kept me in shape because it was fun, and I'm competitive as hell. So I'm like, okay, if I'm competing, I'm running, I'm losing weight, like that's how I did it. But I never wanted to lift weights. I never wanted to go run on the treadmill. Like, that's boring to me. So you got to figure out that same thing for you. Like, what activity do you like to do? What kind of environment do you like to be in to do that, right? And then once you do that, you'll start to build up a consistency in showing up every day to your bar class, your spin class, or whatever it is. And then later on, you'll find it easier to go do those other things. So once I got heavy into jiu-jitsu, it was easier for me to want to go to the gym and lift weights because I was having fun. And then I was like, okay, I can supplement this. And I had more consistency with going to the gym and feeling sore all the time. So it was a lot easier then. But when we're talking about content, you just have to make a volume of things. Build consistency in your day. Maybe set it at 11 a.m. where you said, I'm going to make content every single day at 11 a.m. I don't know what it is, how good it's going to be, whatever. I'm just going to record whatever my thoughts are from that day, or whatever my focus is, or, whatever the case may be. So that's kind of what I did today. I took my dog for a walk, and I'm like, oh, what could I post today? And I was like, you know what? A lot of people like that content video, but I didn't give them any ideas. And they're still going to be like, okay, but what do I post? How do I, all of that stuff. So what happened is I was going to set up my video on the camera, on the ring light above that I use to light. And when I put it up there, the phone fell. And when the phone fell, it landed like this. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's such a cool angle. I've never seen that before. And I was like, you know what? Run with it. Do I know it's going to work? Do I know people are going to like it? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it for that reason, right? I'm doing it to spread information, to give out value. If you base all of your content and your feelings about it and your motivation to do it based on how many likes and shares it's got and how many people commented, you are going to be highly disappointed and you're not going to do it. You have to do it for you and for the whole reason you're doing it anyway, which is typically for most people that are in business to help other people. Right? And as long as I help one person, like yesterday, I got a voicemail from a guy that was like, I loved your video so much. I needed that help. I have a small business. I'm trying to grow. I never thought about those things you talked about. That was enough for me. Right? So that's the way you have to think about it. And just get consistent with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for a month straight. Post one video every single day. Just start there. Month 2, once you start to see like what works, what people like, some kind of consistency, then you can start building a plan. So another strategy I talk about is with your content, thinking about like organizing it in a calendar. So you could do something like Monday's motivation, Tuesday is travel tips. I don't know. Wednesdays for women only. Thursdays for this. Fridays feel good Friday. Saturday is for strategy. Sundays for sales. Something like that. To where when you wake up on Monday, you don't have to say, what could I post about today? You're like, oh, Monday's motivation. So then you can go through your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, look for something that triggers you motivationally about like where your current reality is with your emotions. Like maybe you're having some relationship issues, or maybe you're having some work issues or some motivation issues, and something triggers you and you're like, man, that was such a good point. Take that, right? Take that thing and recreate it in your own voice. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, people don't just invent new content every day. They see it somewhere else and they replicate it, right? So a lot of you guys may not like social media. I don't like to be on Facebook all day. I don't like to be on Instagram all day. I don't like to be on TikTok all day. Then how are you going to know what works? How are you going to know what the best people are doing that are tracking attention? You have to be on it and engaging and looking. And what happens is, as you're scrolling, and I'll make another video of this showing my phone, but as you're scrolling, you'll start to see consistent things, especially on TikTok because it's very trendy. So you'll see like a specific music or a specific dance or a specific filter that everyone is using for like a week straight. It like becomes viral. You can take that same idea and then apply it to your business. And you already know the strategy and the style works because it's already going viral on TikTok or on viral on Instagram, or right? That's why people are doing the memes. People noticed, oh, the memes with Homer Simpson or whatever with some kind of quote next to it is going viral. So everybody does that, right? Find a way to incorporate those pop culture viral things into your business. Also, do competitor research, right? Go see what your other competitors are doing. You can go to their Facebook feed, scroll through their feed, look at the different posts they're doing, when they're doing it, how consistently they're doing it. Is it a video? Is it an image? Is it stock image? Is it from their location? Is it of their computer screen? Is it of their face? Is people involved? Is people not involved? And then look at the likes and comments and engagement and say, wow, this one got 3 likes, 4 likes, a heart, no comments, 2 comments. Whoa, this one got 50 comments, right? And then you're like, there's something about that. How can I recreate that around my business? So I don't want this video to go on too long, but what I want you guys to do is stop overthinking it and take out the anxiety of it. Just post. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about the type of engagement you're going to get. Just build some kind of consistency. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys me scrolling through my phone and how I start to notice certain things. We'll talk about it. And then how I recreate some of that content all on my phone to make it super easy for some of my clients. And then you can start to see like, wow, it doesn't have to be as complicated as I make it. I can keep it super simple. I can find my own style. I can have a rhythm to how I do this. And then that makes it super easy. So the first thing I want to challenge you guys to do is make a post. It's Friday. A week has already gone by. You're probably feeling the best because it's almost the weekend, right? Make a post. Doesn't matter what it's about. Make something. Talk to you guys soon.